The following podcast is recorded and produced by Emerge, a media creators co-op, in affiliation with the network at bicbb-radio.com.
Got it. Hello, hello, hello.
Hello.
I'm Ariana.
And I am Brittany.
And this is
an A&B Conversation.
Another week.
Another week.
I think 36?
36.
Woohoo!
Wow,
Lucky
good
number,
guess.
36.
Right.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
We're doing it. We
Ain't
beat
got no
the
choice.
odds.
Right.
We're so close to a year. That's crazy.
That is. We're more closer to the year than
we are at the
we're-
beginning. Yeah.
Right.
Yep. Just trucking along.
No, literally.
Another good week, though.
No, I love that. I love that for us.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah. This week is a good week to talk about the tea, the truth, the softness of it all, femininity.
Period.
Mm-hmm.
What does that mean to you?
Just that I have two sets of lips. No, it just means that I just have an essence to me that, can't be imitated. And there's, there is a journey for me to go on.
Period.
God's plan.
Right.
And that I look phenomenal.
Right. I know that's right.
Shout out to God for these jeans.
Right.
What does femininity mean to you?
To me, it definitely just means being able to live in softness. Femininity to me means creativity and new birth of things.
The birth.
And
The birth of it all.
Could you
couldn't.
not be a woman? Well, yeah, you could, but
Question mark. Question
you
mark.
know,
question mark.
right. I guess that jumps into a lot of things that you cannot.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? Definitely femininity is a lot of rebirth.
It is.
We bear children, we carry life, we bring life into the world.
We take life.
Period. I'll take
Snatch
you
that
out of
shit
it,
back.
Okay? I brought you in this world. I'm gonna take
you right out. Yes.
Said my mama.
I mean, hashtag facts.
No, for
Hashtag
real.
facts.
For real. What makes you feel feminine the most?
I think
what times or
it just I definitely have different things. Physically when I'm in the gym, I've never been a gym girl for how my body will look because I look the same when I gym and when I don't.
Right.
Slim, thick for life.
Right.
But when I feel strong and I physically push myself to what I can do, I feel very feminine. And when I'm just extremely natural, when my hair is a really loose curl, just wet even, and I'm just in a dress and just soaking up the sun into myself. And when I'm really just communicating with God, I'm I'm just soft, like you said, just in a soft essence and just with myself.
Period. I love that.
Right. It's so peaceful. What about you?
All right. Definitely kind of the same things. Just, I don't know, being able to start new things, being able to, like you said, be strong. I kind of forgot about that, but
to the
so
juxtaposition of being strong and soft.
Exactly. You don't have to be one or the other, and I think that's where sometimes it gets kind of confusing because you think if you're feminine, you have to be soft, but no, hell,
soft doesn't mean
no.
stupid. I feel that's a good clarification. You can be soft and not stupid,
right? And it doesn't mean weak either. So
no.
You know what I mean? So I think that word definitely strength and being strong in the positions that you put yourself in, or the position that you are in life, definitely.
I love that.
Right?
It's that audio. I love being a woman. Same.
No, for real.
I feel too when I was little, Selena Kyle, aka Catwoman, was I looked up to her so much just because she was so sexy and feminine and smart and able to finesse, and I'm all the vibes.
Right. Love you, girl.
Same.
Period.
Got my jewels too. Get right with you, sis.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Is there any when you were younger, animated or animation or characters that you looked up to that Like that you were just in tune to? Like,
Right. I actually don't think so. I hated cartoons when I
Yeah.
was young, which is really weird. Like, as a kid, like, you should probably, I hated that shit. And it's probably because I'm the older, like, I'm the
yeah,
oldest.
you didn't want
so,
to do
like,
childish shit.
you
Like,
know, or something like that. Because, like, I don't fucking know what
Yeah.
it is. It's giving SpongeBob and that's it. But,
sandy cheeks.
right. I think, like, as getting older, that kind of, like, gave a lot more. I feel like a lot more women are so much more stronger with themselves and like have so much more to say, and they're much more likely to stand 10 toes. Like
100%.
you know, I feel like a lot more times than ever, it's like a lot of like female like artists and rappers and stuff like that who kind of and even actors. You know, my girl.
Shout out to Issa.
But it's just a lot more of women being
embraced.
able to it's more embraced, and a lot more women being able to stand
Who they are.
exactly and not be like talked down to, or like you know how it goes.
Yeah. Yeah, that's like being feminine in business, I think sucks. Because it's like if you sway any solid way, you know, it just looks like you're an extremist or you're unprofessional, and it's not vibes. That's where I don't feel so feminine. Like if I'm at work or just like in a male dominated anything, I don't feel strong nor soft. Like I just feel like maybe defensive and not like let's flourish.
Right. No, hell yeah. Because all they want to do is fucking take and take and take.
And push.
And push and talk down. And I don't fucking like that shit.
I just had an interaction with somebody at work that he just is the ugly duckling of his family and just like is mad at the world and just like speaks to people so rudely. And I was just like, I'm going to give him one pass. That was one pass. Clearly, I'm assuming he had a bad day, but I was like, the next time I'm airing his shit out.
Right. Because don't fucking play with me.
Don't.
That's
no.
What you
just like you said, like strong does not mean weak, or soft does not mean weak.
No. I'm really just sparing you.
Yeah. Like, you should be grateful.
Right.
I didn't air this bitch out.
Okay. You only got a couple times with me, bitch. You only have a couple of fucking times where I fucking... it's over for everybody. I'm wrapping this shit the fuck up.
Get masculine real quick. Say that shit with my chest. It's not going to be vibes. Yeah, no.
No, for real.
I think, too, like, I think I will have known, or I will know, and, like, God will make it clear to me. I found my person when I'm just so soft and submissive, and, like, I can respect their character and how they operate and how they love me, and just... You know, I do not expect perfection or not to have conflict or not to have inconsistencies, but I just know, like, overall, my person I will respect all the time and want to be soft and feminine and loving with. That's how I know he'll be my husband.
Right. I mean, period. Because I'm a hard-ass bitch, too. So.
Like,
very, very hard.
I don't know how, approaching us is difficult. Having, we're, like...
Right.
I don't desire to have like wasted conversation with a man I'm not attracted to. Like I do feel for the men with that, like being a masculine man and being forward and like approaching some. I'd rather eat a cacti. I would rather eat a cacti than have to approach somebody and like make that, you know.
Right. Damn.
I can't do that.
Yeah, I feel you. I think I can, but like, have I ever?
It's not desirable.
Right. Or have I ever even walked into a space where I felt like I needed to do that?
I feel like that's
really.
not starting off on a good foot if I'm doing the
right.
masculine things.
Right, but I've never even felt like, I gotta go talk to him. Like, I have to go talk to him right now.
See, I did one time, and I did not do it, and I forever regretted it, because he was actually working, and his back was to me, but he just, like, every now and then, he would just turn, and I would see, like, the side of his face, and I was like, and I never saw him again. I never talked to him, and it was in Buffalo. I know. I regret that. And Ashley kept pushing me to go, and I didn't. But he didn't see me, so I want to be like, just like if he sees me, I know he'll want to talk. Like he just needs a glimpse of me, but he was busy.
Right. Yeah, damn. Ugh. Right. I mean, I commend women that do that, and I commend women that can, like, step out of that shit and be like, what the fuck is your number?
You're coming home with me.
Right. What the fuck is your number?
I don't even know. You know. I'm going to break a sweat thinking about that interaction. I could not see, but the thing is, when I'm with someone or comfortable with somebody, I will send those texts like,
Right.
what?
Right.
My close friend right now on Instagram, my close friends is the like 7 men in my 3,000 plus following that I find attractive. 7 out of 3,700 and some change, like.
That's crazy.
But I do post some funny shit and some like forward, like, I think you're cute. Holla at your girl. I can be your soldier girl.
I'm fucking crying.
But that's the most I have to give. And those people have followed me, like most of them have followed me for a minute. So I feel like they know my personality at least a little bit. But like,
right. So your close friends is just men that you find attractive?
In Jade. I think in Jade, that's it, yeah. Literally, it's definitely under 8 men. Like, yeah.
I'm fucking
in Jade.
crying.
Yeah.
That's a little crazy.
Yeah, I'm like, but I'm in so many men's close friends, and I'm like,
I hate being in a man's close friend. They don't ever be about shit.
Mine are very much
sexual. I don't
sex
like that
or
shit.
like dropping their pin. Like, I wasn't gonna come meet you.
Right.
That's not an invitation. You dropping your pin, like,
right.
And if I post mine, does not mean you're invited.
Right.
Please stop.
Yeah. No. I'm crying.
No. You know what's the irony is, like, pink's your favorite color, and I feel like people associate pink with, like, the utmost femininity, but for me, I feel like it's white. Like, white is just so clean, and it represents rebirth and clean and new, and, like, I can't wait to wear with my non-virgin ass a white wedding dress. Like, I feel like that's going to be, like, my peak of femininity is, like, being in my marriage and just thriving in it. Like, I can't wait to thrive in a safe space and, like, just be, like, you know, just play my role and, like, him play his role and, like,
I think about that sometimes, but, like, I just also think about, like, the fucked up shit that is, like, that you have to go through to even get to that point where it's
I feel like it's, like, the odds are not in our favor.
Like, literally, it scares me a little bit. I'm like, can't wait, but, like, goddamn.
Yeah.
If it's going to be the man that I'm going to marry, he's going to put me through hell. I know it. I already know. Or I am the opposite way. Yeah. There's going to be something.
There's going to be give and take.
There's trials and tribulations when it comes to being with a bitch like me. So... it's just to think about those things. I'm like, scurry away. Like,
just come get me, please. I'm ready. I'll listen. Like, we could work some shit out.
Right.
But just look how I want you to look and be like, what right now, like, there's a man that I favor and he favors me. The lack of participation he gives, and I'm just like, I'm not like, okay, cool, bye. Like, we can just send each other memes on occasion and that be it. And you slide up on my story and I heart yours on occasion. Like, I'm not inspired.
Right.
That's it. That just summed up our dating and like, we are not inspired.
No, at all. I think about this me too. I think about this literally daily. I'm like, it is really sickening how uninterested I am with men right now. Like, and it's nothing to do with one person at all. No. It literally has to do with, I think, me. Yeah. But goddamn.
See, I'm just like, I feel like I'm just not so open, but like, I'm just so open and like, they're like, even the openness, like, even with me being like so open and just like this, like, I don't have high expectations. I have high standards, but like how is having a conversation hard?
Sometimes I don't even be wanting to have high standards, and I don't think.
I wish we were stupid.
No, right.
I wish we were less attractive.
I really do, or something, because something's just not right. Yeah. I found myself on a dating app, and that was. And like usually it's when I go in there when I'm drunk because I'm like a little more open when I'm open to conversation. Yeah. And it makes me giggle a lot more to hear the things like and it just reminded me the last time I was on a dating app and like It was not cute. Like,
I
it was
haven't been
not
on
cute.
a
It was
dating app
not
since
cool.
I lived in New York City, and I'm just fearful of getting on a dating app in like our area and just knowing too many people. Do you know a lot of people?
No, sometimes I
No?
see there was like a point in time where I seen KO and Randy, and like the
Oh.
craziest shit about it is like they were back to back people, like, and I'm just like, y'all
How?
must fuck with the same bitches or something because how are
Yeah,
you guys
right, and it-
back? So I should have swiped right on the answers.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
But when I do see people that I know, I swipe left as fuck. Like, please get them
Do
out
you
of
see
here.
people you know often?
No, not really at all. But I see the weirdest people, and I'm on the app that I use. It's like you have to like them, like you have to swipe right on them to even know if they even swiped right on you, and like people cannot message you unless
It's like pseudo rejection. Oh, I could be
and
sick.
it's not, and more than anything, it's really like you'll just get notifications and stuff like that when you guys do match. Like, you know what I mean? Which
but I
is
would
okay.
like that. Like, it's like we both were interested instead of like.
Right. So nobody.
But I would go through that app
right.
like tap 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 tap
Right.
tap if I was interested. But like I'm yes or knowing it so quick, so I have an abundance of yeses that are gonna come in.
Right. And I have so many, like, I swipe left so much more often than I do swipe right.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, and then even the men that I do happen to swipe right on, and I'll even lower my standards, like, well, maybe they'll, like, you know what I mean? Just being more, not even lowering my standards, just being more open with myself. Like, you know what I mean?
I
Because,
love being
like,
open. It's
who
fun
do you,
because
like,
who knows?
Exactly.
Who knows?
You know, you don't know
That's
what you
my
don't know.
stupid ass, like, thought when I go to Whole Foods, I'm so optimistic to find a man. And I go to Whole Foods and it's very much like middle-aged white women that might not be, I think, are only interested in women that drive like Subarus and they brought their reusable bags and are just shuffling. Like,
yeah, I think you gotta find those men that you're interested in and like Whole Foods,
Miami,
and like, right? California, LA, like Miami, maybe Denver, Colorado. Like, you never know.
I could definitely probably find a man, like a barbaric large man that like eats healthy and like
or just like, you know, like a lot of like. I don't know, a lot of like educated men, like, you know what I mean?
Let's
I
have
feel
a
like
conversation.
Exactly, that's really what I want.
It's such a shame that this episode is femininity and we just went on a full disclaimer that we don't stay on subject, but like the men don't get to infiltrate us. No,
literally,
it is about us.
Period.
Yeah. No. And you had a kid too, so did you feel like super feminine and like physically embracing it when you were pregnant, or was it like okay?
I think I felt more feminine after I had my son. I think I had felt more feminine, like motherly, like especially like, I mean, not the first year.
No. You just got to make it. Both of you just need to live.
I was just very happy that we made it to see number one.
Yep.
You know, so definitely not the first year. Maybe like the second, third, or fourth. Like, you know what I mean?
When you're coming back to yourself.
Like third and fourth, like after I started, like after he turned 1 is when I got my first apartment.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? And I started getting things for myself and like doing things for
Building
myself.
your
that's
nest.
That's when that's when I started to feel more feminine. And when I'm like mothering and also like building myself and starting new things, when he was like very young, I went to school for cosmetology, like you know what I mean, I was very much in an era of rebirth, you know, and I think that's when I started to feel more feminine about myself, when I started being able to bask in my creativity and like learning new things. I always feel more like a woman when I'm learning something new or like doing something different, or you know, just expanding my mind a little bit.
That's like for me, having like when I have a simple routine and I'm like I wake up and I have like just like a slow paced living and I will embrace it. Like I will make food, you know, like almost from scratch and just like I'm so much more calmer because I'm not rushed and trying to hustle and figure some shit out. Like just having a slow, like, and even too, if I get a little cute and then do that shit, count me out. I will make muffins from scratch. I will make pasta from scratch. I can make pancakes. Let's do it. Make many sauces from scratch. Like I love like just that soft. And I mean, we do have it now without men. So I look forward to like, you know, the duality of the provider.
Not having to do everything yourself.
Protector.
Right. Because now it's like you.
Me.
You gotta
Hustle,
go fucking
bustle.
pump the gas, fucking bring in the fucking bacon, make the bacon. Like, you know what I mean?
The
like,
bringing out the trash is crazy.
I have a trash bag sitting into my house. Like, because, like, please,
Bringing
why?
out,
Who's going to take it? And it's me. It's just me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So don't fucking matter when I do it because it's only going to be me doing it anyways.
The trash and the recycling. I was just like, wow.
I hate.
Like, I don't think, like, nails don't.
Girl.
This is not what I'm supposed to be doing.
Girl.
Indoor cat.
I've been doing so many more things because I have not had my nails done.
Mm-hmm.
And I've only not had my nails done because shit, my nail tech just came back from vacation. But she does because she lives her best life. Period. To you, Nadia.
I would just say shout out to Nadia.
Literally. See you on Saturday, Buki.
Yeah.
But
can't wait.
No,
speaking of Saturday, speaking of femininity, I'm changing my hair color Saturday.
Ooh, where are you changing it to?
I'm gonna let everybody stay tuned because I don't want to commit to the color and then it doesn't happen what I think. Because I had my last dye was a double pack of black box dyes. So
never ever in my life have I ever told anybody when I'm going to change. I never ever do. No. Never, because a lot of times I fuck it up or something like that, and like some other times like it never comes out like the way that I want it to, or like I'll change my mind. So like there'll be times where like I'll be like, oh fuck, I hate this color, or like I don't like the way this looks, and Jay be like, well, when did you change your hair? Like what happened? And I'm like, girl, I just did it. She's like, well, you didn't even tell me you're dyeing your hair. Yeah, I won't usually.
See, I do run it by people, but like I just don't want to commit to like I'm gonna be this color, and then I come on here and I'm very much like 2 shades darker, 2 shades lighter, and just being like, I don't know what happened, you know, like
girl, I will not tell anybody. I'll be like,
just new hair. I mean, I cannot wait. My next Instagram post is going to be me with the new hair.
New girl. Period.
I want to say new hair, but I mean, as soon as I committed to the color I'm doing, all I saw on my feed was black luscious blowouts, and I was like, ugh, why are you doing this to me?
Right.
Like, it's a personality. It's hard to leave. Like, it's a mob wife aesthetic right now.
Yeah,
and my hair color doesn't go.
Right.
Like, ugh.
Right.
I feel like I'm being toyed with. Like, is whatever the universe is telling me.
Right. Right. I'm the total opposite. Like, I feel so good when I'm, like, a different color. Like, it doesn't even... I don't remember the last time my hair has ever been my natural hair color. I never... Yeah. Like, it would be accidentally grown out. But, like, the ends are always a different color.
That's not the desire.
That's I never, ever... I can't remember the last time I had a natural hair color.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah, I don't know. Even when I get braids.
Yeah, your braids are usually blonde.
They're
like
all,
a good...
they're blonde. Last time I think they were, like, a reddish color. Like...
Yeah.
I feel so good when I'm like...
You, speaking of which, looking at you, blush makes me feel so feminine.
Oh, yeah?
I love, like, a blush.
No, it's same, and I just got this one in my BoxyCharm. So I've just been like
blush,
I seen the pink, and I was like, oh, that
deal.
pink. Like,
Done
ooh.
deal.
And yes, blush definitely. It was so long before I really wore blush. Like,
Same. I dragged my feet on
knew.
blush, and now you can't undo it. Me and my Ilia liquid blush. Throw it in the casket with me. I don't want to be buried. It's a metaphor, but like, do not let me go without.
Let me go with it because I need to have it. I will never not wear blush. Like, and there will be times where I like forget to put it on accident. I could not even do that.
No.
I'm like literally like my routine obviously now is
gotta do a blush.
Right. And I just love it. It makes me feel so good. Like,
yeah.
And my best friend, like I remember I did her makeup for her baby shower 3 years ago, probably around today. But she's like, you don't have any blush? And I was like,
question mark.
Like,
yeah.
no, I don't know. No, sorry, I don't have that. Like, I don't wear it.
No.
But like as a natural girly, like I'm naturally hot in my face sometimes. So like I have a natural blush look. So I think that's maybe why like I still kind of
I feel like
felt
for
put
like
together.
Us, a blush was like something a grandma did, and like but it was just it was their bit. Like it was for them.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, they know what the fuck they was doing.
They
Period.
always do. Like they all like accessorize to the T, a blush, a hairspray.
Okay, I never knew how much accessories like really did
They
do what
change
the
the
fuck they
game.
need to do. My mom accessory girly.
Yeah.
She's not going anywhere without her 2 nose rings, like all of her rings
Yeah.
and all of her necklaces. That's just who she is as a person. All her
Accessorize.
bracelets, like she does not give 0 fucks.
No.
I'm like, that's a good idea. Probably because I've always lost anything that I've ever owned in my entire life. So I was just like, girl, you just buy another one from a corner store because you're just going to lose it anyway.
My sad ass, like that, like, you know, not everything, but almost all my jewelry I buy is real. And then I'm like, that's a big commitment. Ooh, don't do it. So I have like 3 things I will put in rotation. Then that is
like
it. And
real
I'm like,
things. And then
that's
you're just
it.
like, yeah.
So like, I'm not accessorized.
Right.
Because there's only like a few things, but I'm too like,
right. You're attached
I have
to the things that you
issues.
like.
Like I can't commit to another like I mean, I could. I couldn't. I'm lying.
Yeah.
You know? Inflation. But I'm not going to commit to another like extensive like jewelry purchase. Like, are you nuts?
Yeah.
I wish I
Save it
could.
to the man.
I was just gonna
That's
throw.
why I was like, that's why I need a husband realistically, so he can buy me jewelry that I don't want to buy myself.
I just wanted to put the jewelry on me. Like, I can buy it myself, but can you just like?
I can buy it. I don't want to.
I don't
think that's
want
the
to.
tea.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
I just want like to. I don't want to be the only person that. Okay, I don't want to be the only person admiring myself in the diamonds, and I do not want people I don't want to be admiring me.
Right.
In my diamonds, like.
Right. I don't think anybody's ever to me been like, "Ooh, those diamonds." Like I'm just like,
oh, I've gotten multiple compliments about
well,
this
your
ring with,
is different,
with
right.
my nails,
yeah.
and I'm literally like,
yeah,
you contributed. Like, not that you have to contribute, but like, I don't find you attractive. Why should I contribute? Like,
right. But it's I feel like men. That's like a men thing. Is to look at women's hands like they're just like you know what I mean. They're
and they
like,
love like I love men that love
bitch.
nails.
All
Men
that
nails. Compliment my eyebrows.
Right,
you got me,
girl. All men really love the little things. They love nails.
That's why I love men. Like, girl. Thank you for
like I think I had my Costa Azul nails.
Yeah.
I never had so many men like, ooh, them is fire.
Yeah.
Ooh, I love your nails. Like, and usually like because I'm always having like the craziest things. Yeah. There's so many different things going on with my nails. Like, there's always a man that's like, ooh, or like I love when a man be like, your makeup look real good. I'm like,
that, but also when
like,
younger teenage girls comment on my nails, I literally am like, I love you, thank you. Like, girl, younger teenage girl commenting on anything for me, I'm like, duh, I know, but like, love you, thank you so much.
That's
like,
how I feel about gay men.
Oh
Tell me something good. Like, police like, oh, let me see your nail. Oh my God, those is your makeup. Yeah, your outfit. Oh
instantly
my God,
best
girl.
friends.
I'm like,
if you can match the vibe, you're in it to win it. Locked in, love you.
Listen, a gay man can tell me anything. I'm eating it up.
Down.
No.
Down,
eating it up.
down,
Please
down,
and thank
down.
you. Love it.
When you have a daughter, what would be your tips or like guidance for her and for her femininity?
Probably to never. How do I want to put this? Probably to never let a man. Like, a man is not the one that's like. Never make compliments from a man be something that's going to bring you up as a person. Never let compliments or never let what a man says about you or does not say about you at all hold any weight on how you feel about yourself and how you carry yourself as a person. If a lot of men love you, that doesn't mean you're going to be the right girl, like you're going to be that girl. And if no man ever says anything about you, that also does not mean you're not that girl.
100%.
Like, I definitely would, because I think like my younger self definitely needed that. Like, you know what I mean? I was never the girl that got all of the attention. And that to me like kind of took a lot of my self-esteem. It's like, well, why not?
It didn't feel
like,
so
why
good.
not? And it's just like, girl, it's not that you're not like, you know what I mean? Like, you take that out on yourself, and it's like it makes you feel less than, or why aren't they talking to me, or why is this person getting this? Like, you know what I mean? That definitely takes a toll. And if somebody would have told me as like a younger kid, that does not that's not what you stand for, and that does not make or break you, and that does not make you the person that you're going to be. Like, you know what I mean? You're not that girl if 100 guys like you, or if 100 guys want to talk to you, or if you had sex with 100 guys, like that you're one of those girls, but like
right.
you ain't that girl.
Right? Yeah, 1,000%. Like, yeah.
I think that's definitely. I actually just told my sister something along those lines just last night, because she's having such a hard time with my niece. Like, she's 11, so like, you know what I mean?
Transitional age.
Yeah. Oh, at a transitional age, and my sister wants to knock the braids out of her, knock her boots off, like, you know what I mean? Because like, sit your ass down. But like, in general, like, you know what I mean? I just think it comes from a loving place, and a mother that,
I was gonna say, it always comes from like I mean, mother wounds are no fucking joke, but like, it's always the mom's influence, and like the message like that we teach our daughters, or that like we were taught, is like, it's a stick we run with, and like it's really a foundation for like our self-esteem and our confidence, and like, and to like how we bond in sisterhood is definitely like reflective of that influence of a mother.
Hell yeah, that shit's hard. It's really hard, especially like my sister was like a teenage mom. Like, she had my niece when she's like 16, 17, like, you know what I mean? So it's like,
learning curve.
Girl, I don't want you to be like that, but like, you know what I mean? I'm like, it's also not what you say, it's how you say it. It's 100%. Also like, you know what I mean? How you're giving it to her, how you're like, if you're rah, she's gonna look at you like, bitch who? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not going to be received the way that you want, that you directed it and you meant for it to be, because nobody's listening to like loud ass people anymore. Like, you know what I mean? People don't want to hear that, and they're just gonna turn around and do what the fuck they want to do regardless.
100%.
Where it's just like
tough.
It is. And I was like, babe, just so you know, like, who the fuck am I? Because I don't have a daughter. Like, you know what I mean? But as a person that has been a daughter, you know, I've been wild out. Like, you know what I mean? And honestly, I wasn't that terrible, but my dad was so hard on me. Like, it just felt like I was always in trouble. Like, you know what I mean?
Your
I
dad
couldn't do
strict.
shit right. So it was just like, it made me want to do what the fuck you told me not to do every time. Like, there was never a time where I was like... I
had that experience, because my mom was so strict, but like, I feel like for me, once I was out of her house and to like in the setting of college, where a lot of people are really like trying to find themselves and really adventurous, I was uncomfortable, because I'm like, I'm not used to, like, I wanted to stay in that strict structure, like, because it was what I knew. I didn't feel like, woohoo, hoe phase, like,
right,
balls to the wall. Because I actually had a roommate one time, I remember her saying, like, she was like, your body count will probably like times 13 when you're, and I was like,
damn,
times 13 in one school year, like,
damn,
better you than me. Because
those, like, bitch, yours might fucking like, I don't even have a word for that. I'm like double, quadruple, like, what the fuck. 13.
It did not any of my years in college, all senior, like freshman to senior, did not happen.
That's crazy.
If I had a girlfriend, been there, done that, got the t-shirt, not doing that again. If I had a daughter, I think like, I feel like you and I, like, early on had the messaging of like, don't have sex, you will get pregnant and you will die. I just want my daughter to know, like, sex is sacred, like, it's important and it's special, and it's like, and I know I'm hypocritical because, you know, sometimes I'm a dog with a bone, but like, just do it with intention, and not because you're in a relationship out of obligation. Don't do it because it seems like the next step. Like, do it with, you know, like, just assuredness, and do it out of like absolute peace and love, and not out of hormones and just lack of self-control, or just because out of obligation. Like, that shit is so ass, and like,
no, for real,
definitely sex is sacred. And that, I think I'm gonna end up like raising like a bunch of Kanyes, because I want my kids to know nobody's better than you. Like, you are the best. Like, you're a superior being,
right? And
just like operate with that mindset of like, I'm the best, and just I can do anything and nothing at the same time, and be the best and flourish. Like,
yeah,
I can't wait to have a fucking daughter. I really can't. I mean, a kid, period. Well, in the right setting. Let me.
Yeah.
Knock on fucking wood,
right. Because that will come real quick.
Just dry heave thinking about it, but No, I just can't wait to like witness who my daughter ends up being and like who her personality is and like what she can teach me and like watch her thrive as an individual and just like do the damn thing.
Really, no, seriously, because kids do teach you a lot of shit. Like, there's so many things that I didn't know about myself. Yeah, or, like, didn't even think that things were even possible about myself before I had Izzy. Like, the fuck? Like, he definitely taught me so much patience. He taught me, like, you know what I mean? How to be myself a little bit. Like, you know what I mean?
Somebody you're 100% settled with. Yeah.
Like, he's great. He's great.
Yeah.
Sometimes when we're not arguing.
That part.
Yeah, that Aries Virgo.
I was just going to say an Aries Virgo mix. Yeah. I'm just scared to have, like, a Leo daughter. Because I feel like I'd be like, you are not this shit, I'm this shit. Like, are you nuts? Like, no.
I'm crying.
What are you looking forward to, like, in your femininity coming up or anything, like, moving forward or just, like, that you're feeling right now?
I don't know. I've been feeling kind of in a rut, so I definitely do feel like new things are coming. I feel like when I'm, like, feeling, like soiled almost, like, you know what I mean? Like, I do
you're
feel
buried
like,
to so you can blossom.
Yeah. So I definitely want to work on some new things, like just new projects. Honestly, more projects, like not just. Well, they would be new, but
right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, shit. This podcast could be it, you know?
Hell yeah. But definitely one of the things that I'm definitely looking forward to working on. Well, not looking forward to working on, but looking forward to, you know. Flower. It's a flower. But yeah, I want to like do like an art project. Or, like, you know what I mean? Like, I just feel like I've been in a rut that I have to like open myself up to different kind of options and different things and stuff like
Blossom,
that.
girl.
Yeah.
Blossom.
What about you?
I feel like just like work into my like type A-ass personality, like I don't know when it's coming, but I'm looking forward to just having softer moments. Like, I'm not planning things for other people. I'm not on top of shit. I'm not like just like the Ari Jenner of it all. And I love being strong and I love being brilliant. But like, sometimes I just don't want to use my brain. I just want to use my looks and like, that be okay. Like, you know, and just be calm and sweet. Like, I don't want to always be a tough ass and like, you know, the black cat of it all. Like,
passenger princess vibes.
I like to drive. You know, that's going to be something hard to give up. That's going to be tough for me to be like, yeah, just hand on my thing. Okay. I do love to drive, but I also didn't get my license until I was 20. So I feel like I just am like still making up for lost time when everyone else was like started driving at like 14, had a license at 16. No, I didn't learn how to pump gas till I was 19.
Me. Right. No, I started driving. Well, my dad taught me how to drive when I was 12.
Yeah,
when I was 12. And so like when I was like moving up to 8th grade, I drove to school because like my dad, you know. And then like when I was in like the 11th and 12th grade, like my dad always let me have his truck.
Yeah.
So, like, I was always driving. Like, I was driving to school.
Yeah.
I was picking people up. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so I've had a car for so much longer than a lot of other people. Yeah. So it was just like, girl, I hate fucking driving. I'm like,
I love it. I daydream. Yeah. I'm just, like, hair in the wind, like, flooring it. Like, allegedly.
Right.
No, I just am looking forward to, I think, the next chapter of my life. Like I said, like the 2024 version of me, it's like really like getting back to myself is like so fucking personal right now. And just like, I'm definitely taking baby steps in January, you know, I'm not really going as hard as I could and should, but I'm definitely like, I'm getting back to me. What? Like when I have a goal in mind, I don't fuck around like at all. And I'm easing into it.
Right. But I mean, it's not a race.
I want to get back to me. So I can put a little pap in my step and be nice. But I can't wait to just have more calm and a better balance to like being so tough and like on shit and like so much for like on top of so much business and bullshit for other people. Like, I mean, I love helping people and like being able to use my quick wit and like understanding of so much shit to help people. But like, I just want to hit a switch and turn my brain off.
Period.
And be, you know, and still be safe and sound, and that'd be it.
Period.
I love being a woman. I can't wait for my next set of nails.
Oh, girl, me too. Valentine's Day.
Yeah, I know. I want to French tip it before Valentine's Day, and I know it's not going to happen.
Right.
Shout out Carmela Soprano.
Right. I feel like if I get anything that's not Valentine's Day, I won't be able
you
to
won't get to
Valentine's
Day. Yeah, no.
Yeah. I hate having, like, getting my nails done, like, the week of Valentine's Day. But, you know, like, my nails always last, like, a fucking month long.
Yeah,
so,
same.
Girl, if you don't get that now, it's over.
It's done. It's so done. A 4-week minimum nail set.
Right.
Like,
even if it is a leap year, it's done. It's over. That
fast
one day.
forward.
Right. That one day in February didn't do shit.
Nothing. Did not support us at all. I was actually conceived at Valentine's Day.
No, you would be. Right.
Shout out to the Sages. We made our...
Actually, Valentine's Day is one of my favorite holidays.
Is it?
It is. It is. I
Well,
don't know why.
Okay.
Think pink hearts, love, like all of that shit makes me so happy. I used to go to school and like bring all my friends gifts, or like bring all them like candy and like pass things out, little teddy bears and shit like that. My mom, she's always been a really holiday person, so she would always like get us a box of chocolate, get us a card. She would usually like get us like a piece of jewelry, whether it's a necklace or something along those lines. Like my mom is the shit when it comes to like holidays and shit like that.
See, that's why I feel like I don't love it.
It was always so cute. Like it was always so good. Like
Yeah.
Valentine's Day? You don't have the fucking Valentine. Like,
you don't need one if you have a good mom.
Shout out to Jennifer.
Shout out to
Period,
Christina,
bunny.
because I still to this day only solely celebrate Valentine's Day with Christina.
Period,
so shout out to her.
right.
But it's because that's tradition. Every year she got us usually a snack of our choosing, and she got us a book, and she would write like long love letters to us in. And I have still most of my books, and like she just so like, and two, though, when we started to get old enough, she started taking us skiing. We'd go on ski trips for Valentine's Day. So like last year, her and I went to Miami, but in years past, like her and my brothers and I go skiing, and like,
you guys have any plans this year?
We are going skiing, and I cannot fucking wait to be on the slopes.
I love that for you guys. I was just thinking about skiing a couple weeks ago, and I
don't want you to do that. You know what? There's actually
do it.
somebody is hosting a boozy
I seen that. I would
snow
do
tubing.
That. Listen.
No,
I
you can't
would
go.
definitely go.
I'll go. Picture up like you're like a shoplifter. Like she cannot come on.
Exactly. I would sit on the bus. Like, drinks, hot cocoa, a cute outfit.
My Aunt Candace is going with me, and she said she was like, we're gonna freeze our asses off and come back with no teeth or missing a tooth, but fuck it, let's do it. And I'm like,
girl.
I'm
for the vibes and the aesthetic, not the sport.
I'm for the activity. Like, I mean, my shit matches. I do have Marc Jacobs snow boots and a really cute snow suit, like a really cute fur trim.
Right.
But throw me down the slopes. Throw me. I have had concussions from skiing. Like, I'm ready to get back out there. Like, I'm gonna do. I can't. I'm looking forward to the boozy tubing though. It's gonna be really fun.
Right. That looked like a blast. I was like, I'll.
And it's adults only, so I don't have to worry about a single person's kid. Like,
that's just like, what is it, 29 and up, 27 and up? I said that's a good age.
Like, we are going to have A-ball.
Right.
I sent it to I was like, I sent it to the gang. Like, I sent it to Morgan, Leon, Gabe, my Aunt Candace, Jade. People who I know that would like outdoorsy shit. You know, and that will be safe. You won't be safe. And Ashley does not like outdoorsy shit.
Right.
But I am definitely.
I don't think I've ever seen Jade in the snow, other than walking through it.
Have I seen her? No, just for pictures. I've just seen her outdoors for content. But I mean, the liquor make you warm. I need to order hot hands too for ski trip and for boozy tubing. That's such a good idea. Like that's like it's just like an original idea. Like.
No, period.
Shout out to them.
Right. A little 4-hour go-to.
Well, then they planned an after party, too, for that. And I was like, oh, brilliant. I'll be there.
Period.
For all of it. You know? The FOMO eats me alive.
Right.
Like,
I'm crying. Right.
Another week. Being feminine.
Period.
Being feminine is tough, but it's so, like, it's what love is. It's nurturing. It's beautiful.
Yeah, I think it takes a lot to sit in it and understand it. I think that's really the toughness of it, is the understanding of what it is, and it's
a
all
journey.
And nothing. Like,
it's
you know
really
what I mean?
a journey.
It's just You gotta find it.
Yeah.
And once you find it, that shit don't really ever let you go.
No.
So.
And I feel like, too, it changes in stages. Like, middle school me feminine. Thought that a juicy tracksuit and a lip gloss was doing the damn thing. But, like, obviously, like, 29 and fine, it's just, like, it's having peace and being assured in who I am and having a good relationship with God and, like, knowing that, like, my future is going to be good and beautiful and soft and love.
Right. That's what's great about it. It's always different for everybody.
And it's always for you. As long as you're with it.
Period.
Everyone needs a dash of femininity. A little sprinkle here and there. Like Tinkerbell. Well, that was a good week, guys. We love you guys. Hit us up or comment what it means to be feminine to you. We can't wait to hear it.
Period.
And until next time, this is
an A&B conversation.